Hey, what are you guys up to? Dang it. It is Saturday night. I won't be posting this Saturday night, but I'm one video ahead, so this is going to be posted tomorrow, so pretend like it's Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hey, I wanted to just say a few words. First, I wanted to say thanks to all of our veterans that have gone on, and rest in peace, and just love out to all the families that lost somebody. And yeah, I don't really know how to express that when I'm not talking to an actual person, but yeah, I just wanted to say loving on you guys. I know it was a great loss. Our vets are precious. Our vets did so much for us, and our vets as a whole. Don't somebody say, well, so and so was bad. Don't say that. Don't be disrespectful. I really appreciate that we have people protecting us. I really appreciate that they put their life on the line, and some of them gave their life, and other ones, had to come home with whatever happened to them in the military. And I just want to thank the families of those people, and just want to honor those people that have passed on. It means a lot. I mean, I don't say that very often, but it means a lot. Where would we be if we didn't have some of this stuff? We didn't have, when there's a lot of things that would have gone horribly awry if we didn't have the protection and the strength that we needed at the time, that these people were still with us. Anyway, thanks, veterans that are gone. Hey, now, I was just in the store, and I saw my buddy, and this is funny, you guys. I was looking for someone to put on my, to fix my brakes, my front brakes only. And I'm really poor, so I was trying to, I wanted to put out there that, I need somebody to do it. I can't pay a regular shop to do it. I don't know how much it costs for someone to do it, that's not in a shop, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I had one particular person in mind that I was going to hit up online, and as it turns out, I was leaving Walmart just now, and there he is. It's so weird. Well, I didn't see him first. He saw me first. I saw people coming in the door, but they were kind of far away from my eyes to focus on them, so I could see the people. I couldn't recognize the people, but he recognized me, and when he did, then he got close enough that I'm like, oh, I see who you are. And it's just weird because that's exactly who I was going to ask, and there he was. And I don't know. I believe that there are some coincidences out there, but I don't think that was a coincidence. I think that was a God thing. He's gonna fix my brakes, and we got him. Yep, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Anywho, I want to say that I really appreciate people that will help people. And I don't always get, and I'm not complaining. Just hear me out. I don't always get treated the way I think I should be treated. Like today, I got stood up twice. Okay, both of them I really wanted to happen, and whether there was a reason or not, from my end, I spent the day by myself when I originally had plans, not one person that means a lot to me, but with two people that mean a lot to me, and I was really looking forward to it. And one of them, there's no way, I couldn't believe in a million years that happened, because I really thought he would come through, but something happened, and whatever. Anyway, so guys, be nice to each other. Be there for each other. We get slams, we get things happen to us, and they're not necessarily awful, but just things that kind of eat at you or whatever. And it's easy to feel defeated when everything that you planned went in the toilet. Yesterday, had plans with my buddy, and it was laid out. I mean, we knew what we were doing, and we knew how we were doing it, and I didn't think anything could go wrong. But as it turned out, a lot of things went wrong, and we didn't get to do what we were gonna do, and that was a sore spot. It got tense. We were tense. We were stressed. We were tense. But as it turned out, God had, we made our plans, but God directed our path a different way. We went walked and had a good time, and you know, stress release and all that kind of stuff. We're doing so much better after a little while, and it was just kind of obvious that was what was meant to be. And you see things like that all the time, and you think, man, that sucks that you didn't get to do that thing you wanted to do. And at the time, it looks awful. At the time, you're very upset. It's very, you know, makes you upset and angry and frustrated. Frustrated is more the word. You get really, really frustrated, and that can turn into anger and whatever else. Anyways, you know, we had to have a chance to get upset. We had a chance to vent our feelings, and then had to have a chance for the calm to come, the peace, and yeah. My point was that God has a plan, and sometimes it's just something little. It might not be even a big thing, but in the grand scheme of things, it might be a big thing. You know what I mean? Like tonight, me running into somebody that can fix my brakes for really, really inexpensive. God knows I don't have the money to pay a fortune for my brakes. He knows that. But what I know is, you know, you can't really get brakes and have someone do it for cheap. It may be cheap to somebody who has money, but somebody like me, it's not cheap at all. But I'll come up with the money somehow. I'll come up with the money and I'll have them done next week. That's perfect. So I don't know. I just want to say, you know, that I'm really thankful to God, because He takes care of us even when we're not really thinking about Him taking care of us. Like, I mean, truthfully, I did not expect going to Walmart that I would see who I saw, which was very important. I did not see, you know, I didn't know, and then all of a sudden there was. Anywho, all of this being said, let me say this. There are things that happen in our lives. You know, we can face them, we can go through them, whatever. But what we need to maybe focus on is, did that happen for a reason? Was that an accident? You know, what's the purpose of this thing? Now, sometimes we think, you know, I mean, we overthink things like, oh, that must have, you know, I had a boo-boo, I had a mosquito bite, that must have had a reason. Well, it did have a reason. It fed the mosquito so the mosquito could go and make babies. I don't know what mosquitoes are good for, except for some really cool birds eat them. There's, you know, special things eat mosquitoes. That's pretty cool. So those things eat well because there's a lot of mosquitoes. So there's a purpose there. It's just not really, I don't really care. Those birds can eat something else, dang it. But you know, it's everything kind of falls together if we can keep our heads together long enough without flipping out. You know what I mean? I've had things happen to me that were awful, and I thought at the time, it can't get any worse than this, which I was wrong. It could get worse than that. But at the time, it seemed like, you know, horrendous. Oh my God, I'm not going to make it through this one. And I can't even tell you what some of those things are. I can just remember the pain and the confusion and the frustration. And now, I don't even know what some of those are. I just know it happened. You know what I mean? Anywho, the Lord, He does direct our path. He does have a plan. And, you know, we live life, we go through our things, and something happens. Yeah, that sucks, you know. But then something good comes out of it, then it's like, wow, that was worth it, you know. Something as silly, I'm going to tell you a fast story. Something as silly as what I just saw in the grocery store. Now, I'm not saying this is a God thing, but it was cool too. We're in line, and this young girl is doing our, you know, ringing things up. She's a cashier. And the guy in front of me, and he just like, he decided not to go in, not to stay in that lane because it was taking a long time. There was a person that was having issues at the cash register and stuff like that. So he went to a different lane. Okay. Now I changed lanes too, eventually. And I got over there and I'm behind the guy. But I saw, before I left the lane, I saw that it said, a cashier is a minor, can't sell alcohol. So I went over to the other lane and I see that guy has beer. And I said, oh, is that why you left? He said, no, I didn't, but I didn't know there was a sign. I'm like, yep. So anyway, it's just weird how things happen, you know. He left the line for another reason altogether, but he would have been stopped anyway because he couldn't buy his beer there. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, God bless you guys. Love you. See ya.